Hello everyone! Welcome to Frostfeast in Stonehearth Banto. So we got some people of Hestia visiting us, all these three curious and very interesting people. And since today's episode, I've continued to work a little bit on our feasting tavern that we're gonna be celebrating some Christmas in. So I've been working quite a bit with it and adding more and more things. So this is how it looks at the moment. It's not maybe the final product, but this is how it looks so far on outside. I'm most likely going to be adding and tweaking more things. I added this thing over at this place, and then we got a door to go in here. Added a few signs and things, and also made a little area here, put a little guy on top there, and a little wagon. So I also changed it for the inside as well. I haven't really worked on the top floor, but I worked quite a lot on the inside. So this is what we got so far. I decided to have a load of different windows at this side and more here, because I wanted to look cozy from the outside. If you were looking inside, maybe it's going to be lights going outside and so on. So I might also be adding some more lights that would be sitting inside of here. We already have some from our Christmas tree though, so that's looking pretty nice. So that's how it looks so far. We got a piano, and this is a new section that I made here. So this is where people will be picking their food, so we can have a lot of prepared food sitting around this area. So a lot of different foods, and maybe we'll be adding in so we can get some drinks as well. And that's also, I'm not sure why it's looking like this, it didn't look like that before. But this is a bar. I think this turned around when I rotated it, I think that's why it was like that. But it has a door here, so you should be able to go through here. And it would be like a bartender that would be serving drinks here. So we're probably going to be adding one of those serving, like wooden serving keg that we could have here. It would be really cool if we could have it on top of it. But something like that we're probably going to be adding. There's also some big ones, like we could have some sitting here for some self-serving. But it's going to be a lot of food around here, so I hope you like it. Got some lights around as well. And out here I done a few changes as well. I have some of these sitting here, and the idea is that I would be dropping newly crafted food, and then I can take the food from here, go outside and drop it here whenever they need to. So I have changed it quite a lot here. As you can see, it was very open here before. We have an turning stair going down. And this is the door that you get inside here, and we get a stair, and I might be doing some more over here. We have it very open at the moment. So here is a little tiny temporary storage room. I might be changing later, we will see. Here we can have some firewood sitting for fuel. I had 4 here before, but I felt like maybe that's a little bit overkill. We will see how it turns out. And we have a door here. Of course, we have a reinforced door. So inside of here, we will be having a lot of drinks. And I'll put some lights as well to make it look a little bit cozier, to give a little bit more light in this room. And then we have this room, which is the cooking corner. So we have 2 ways to get inside. We have a lot of ovens and a lot of cauldrons sitting here. And we also have so we can make drinks. And then we also have some shelves here and some of these bins that we can drop raw ingredients for our cooks to work with a little bit faster. And we will see, like I said, I haven't decided what I will be doing here. We will see what happens. It might be that I will be moving around a few things. So, for example, it's kind of weird. And like I said, when I rotated it, some things that didn't seem to follow like they should. But I might be moving them actually to have them here. Then they will be really close there. Or we could have them sitting here just outside for them to get the fuel they need. We will see. Let me know what you guys think. I feel like I might want to have them sitting over this side. And then we could, for example, expand this area. So we could select here. And just drags out. Looks like I didn't get it all. We can keep like that. And then we could remove this. And then we could just step in and do some recoloring to get it looking nice and cozy. And that will allow for having a lot more chests, so we can have them sitting directly on the floor. We can also change the floor if we want to have like a different floor for it. For example, maybe we don't want to have wood here, but we want to have a stone texture. We could go and maybe we could use And this one, Congo Brown is the name for that one. So we could do it like that, for example. And then we can add in some more like crates and things. And the cool thing is when you have placed crates, we can actually like stack them on top of each other, so you can do it like in the designer directly. But we can do that afterwards if we want to do something like that. So that can be a little storage room, and like I said, we will see what to do here. We might keep it kind of open. It might be a good place like for people to go between different places, so it might actually work out pretty good. And I might be adding in some more decorations. For example, inside of here, we don't really have any lights at the moment, and we definitely want to have some lights, and I'm probably going to be using some of these. We have a few different ones. I used the bronze candle holders so far. But maybe we want to have some wooden candle holder. We can also use the double one. If you want to get these candles, you have to get the mod Home Sweet Home. Really love the mod. It might be a little bit maybe outdated on some things, but I really love and enjoy this mod. It's really awesome. Such a beautiful mod. So have a few lights sitting around. Something like that would probably be good enough for lights, so we have it spreading around all around the room. And like I said, we might want to have some, maybe next to the doors, something like that. And then we will see what we do with this wall later, we will see. It could be that we would have, like, open it up, for example. And this could be a hole or something where the cooks would be speaking with the other people working in our tavern. And they would speak with them about, like, oh, we need more of that, or more of this and that, and they could get orders from there instead of them walking inside of this, because they probably don't want them to walk in there. So let me know, guys, should we do something like this? To have like it open like that? Probably do it like that. To make it pop out a little bit more. And we could probably do another candle here. I just don't want to make it too much as well, but we might do it like that. And we might be adding some poles for lights as well. We definitely want to have one here for the stairs. We don't want people to fall down and trip and stuff like that. And let's see here. I started to use this thing. It is very useful if you guys want to look like under things. It's very useful, but I got confused there. I was like, why it says not there? Okay, I had to go up one more step. But up here, we probably want to have some lights as well. We might want to have one, like sort of where you get up or something like that. Maybe in that corner. I think that would be nice. That would give some nice light. And we probably want to have some in this corner, yes, so we can light up the place, so make it very cozy. But I'm really looking forward to this, guys. I really enjoyed decorating this far, and like I said, the upper floor is not done, and the idea for this upper floor is that this will be a place where we will be having people to have renting rooms and things. So these windows is going to be some of those rooms, and this is probably going to be for one of the more expensive rooms, or it would be for a dining. I think it's going to be an expensive room probably. So that's something we have to look forward to as I progress with building this. But I really enjoyed it so far. Like, it's really fun to do these Christmas decorations. And if you have suggestions, feel free to let me know. And I will look into that, and we will see what we are gonna do with that, because you might be able to affect how we are building this one. But I hope you guys like it so far. I really do like it so far. This corner might have something later, we will see. And that's also another thing. I haven't decided yet where I want to have some things. For example, you see my houses here. Normally I do like to have these chimneys, but I haven't decided where I want to have a chimney with this one, because this is a multi-story house, so it's like, do I want to have fire all the way down here? Like, yeah, that would be cool, but it would also turn it in a little bit messy as well. So I had some ideas to maybe warm it up from from below. So for example, it could be a chimney that would be like popping out in this corner, and then would be like a pipe, just to illustrate, kind of. So it would maybe even be a double pipe. And then we would go up something like that. Probably a little bit more inside of the wall. So probably something more like... Probably something more like that. And then would be some holes in it, of course. Then it could be some smoke coming from two of those places. So something like that is kind of what I'm thinking. But it would make sense then if it would be... Would make sense to be in this corner, but we have the door here. It would be if we move the door, but we will see. But it would be for like warming it up. I will see where we put it later, but we will see. It could be that we have multiple places as well. For example, we might have up here in this room where they might have their own chimney, while another place have their own little fireplace. We will see. There's a lot of ideas going into this one, and it's a really big one. And I also start to feel like I don't want to have too many of the same houses everywhere. We already have 4 the same. So I'm thinking that we're gonna have more unique houses, because just like in real life, it looks incredibly boring when you have like 20 houses look exactly the same. It's so boring and so non-creative. I really don't like that. So I'm gonna keep like these 4, and then we're gonna make new houses. I do have some variation of those, which I think should be fine, but I want to make different areas of the town pop out, and I haven't really decided where we're gonna have this tavern later, so we will see. Where we're gonna be able to fit this in a good place. We will see, but I'm liking it so far. But it's weird, like I said, with when I rotated this, some items rotated around or didn't rotate, or that was very weird. But this is the door to the bar. I'm really happy with this so far. And this could probably be like a secret storage. They might have some drinks here, so people can't see them directly. But overall, I'm really happy with this. And it's been really fun to do this. I just hope that we will be able to build it later. Because as you can see, we need 76 wood, 49 stone, 2 clay bricks, and 214 different furniture and decorations. So it's gonna be a big build. I hope we're gonna be able to get it done before winter ends, but there's only 20 more days, which sounds pretty far. A pretty long time. But considering I'm not even done designing it, we will see what happens with that. Okay, so let's take a little bit of a look for our people here. Like, I want to see if we can improve our town a little bit more. And we're gonna have more than one cook later, so I'm thinking that Kevin Bendel is gonna be a cook later on. We do have some also some golems that can help with farming and things, and let's see, he's a potter at the moment, so I'm gonna bring him back to be our mason once again. So Zappa, you're gonna be a mason, and we can get some farmer golems. The thing though with farmer golems is that I do not think they can actually put out fertilizers on your farm, which helps with the growing. But we're probably not going to be able to grow too much since it's winter now, so it's probably gonna go quite slow. As we have a lot of snow going around. But overmore we will have a sunny weather, so that could be a day of a little bit of growth, probably, for our little crops. So there we go, back as a mason. That means that we should be able to queue up a few things. So I want to go to the golems, and I want to do a few of these. I want to do like at least 4 of those. So these can perform harvesting tasks, which means they will be helping at the farm. So I'm gonna cancel the turrets. I'm gonna cancel everything in there for now. So I'm gonna do 4 of these. And we require 3 golem blocks and 2 fiber each, and it's gonna take a long time to craft. But it's gonna go a little bit faster because we should be having the iron mason chisel, so that should help a little bit. And later I do also want to do some bug out golems. But since we are preparing for this, and it's gonna take a long time, we know it's gonna take a long time, I'm gonna start to queue up a few things that I know that we are gonna be using a lot of, because then we can be a little bit ahead of a time before we start building it. So let's see here, I'm gonna make, I'm gonna go into the carpenter and I'm gonna queue up a few things that I know we're gonna need. Okay, so I queued up a lot of things by a carpenter. A carpenter has a very big task ahead of them. And might even get like a second carpenter because it's gonna take so long. We left those carrots out overnight, and in the morning those were gone, along with the basket. Strange, yes, very strange. Plant the lace, profile craft to level 5, oh nice, very nice. Strings of gold, that means we can craft a few more things. So the weaver also do need to make a few different things. I know we're gonna be using a lot of rugs, so I'm just gonna queue up a load of them. Yeah, the weaver's gonna be very busy. We do have a lot of silkweed at the moment. I feel like if we're gonna be able to do this, I might have to go even beyond 25 Hearthlings. I feel like I want to have more workers within the new professions at least. So Feezy plays games. I'm sort of thinking if he could be my second weaver. I'm gonna make him a second weaver. So let's make a weaver spindle. And we will be getting more cooks, that's for sure. Let's make some spoon to them at least. So there's a lot of preparation, but it's really fun because it's just like real life, a lot of preparation for Christmas, right? And another cook we're gonna get later. And yeah, also, Finder sort of said that we do actually have another profession that I haven't used in a long time. We have the gardener. And this is part of, I think, settlement and decoration. So that's probably where we can do hedges if we're gonna need them later on. So I'm probably gonna wait with them for a while. I do know that we need to do these, and to get these we have to actually uproot these, if I remember, like flowers like these. So I'm just gonna harvest these. And the reason for that is that then we might be able to get some more seeds and then we can keep planting. We already do have a few of these spots. But then we can get more seeds and plant more of them, and that's what I want to do. So we can get more flowers because we know we're gonna need them. But also, we want to make sure that we are getting better stuff for our soldiers. So let's have a look for them again. Our Lord Varric. He got some good stuff, got an iron sword, good armor, got a shield. I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna get him to be using a two-handed weapon. We're gonna see how that goes. And then Valkyrie is already using two-handed weapon, got the Bonker, a nice weapon. Maybe we'll be equipping that, that light we got from Hestia soon. And Jaques got, let's see here, steel short sword, knight shield, iron plate mail, so we want to see if we can get a helmet for our knight. They do have a knight on their head, but they are not actually having one, I guess. Sounds weird, but that's how it is. So an iron helmet would give 5d defense, and that would be a huge upgrade from not having any headgear at all. So I want to make sure we make that as fast as we can. That's going to be pretty quick to do. And let's see, what's the first shield? This one, 5 defense. So we're going to do the iron shield. And this is already going to be a nice upgrade. And then a little bit further down, we can start to make silver plate mail. This is also usable by the Lord. And an plate helmet. We could do a steel circlet for our clerics a little bit later down the line. Let's have a few different things queued up so we don't have to kind of like, you know, worry too much about it. I feel like it did look like we needed to have a new armor for my footman also. So it would be the iron mail. Do you think we had a bronze breastplate? Yes, bronze breastplate and also bronze headgear. Okay, that's nice. Let's see here, did we get a weaver spindle at the top? It might already be crafted. Feezy play games, let's see, there we go. So that means we'll have 2 weavers. And that means we should probably also, just to be sure, we're gonna get more workshops. And I would love to get some like houses for them. We're gonna see when we get it. Here's a lot of things we have to work with, so we have to get some beds for our animals. And let's see, by the way, are we level 3 yet with Noobzilla? Very close to level 3, because level 3 we will be able to get sheep, which means we can get wool, which is something we are gonna need. Okay, we do have 2 beds ready already, that's good. There we go. We gotta make more because you have to have them inside of here. Else they will be freezing. So look at this rabbit. It's freezing to death. We don't want to do that. So let's see if we can make some more beds. I'm gonna do it probably with my mason. That should also be possible because my mason is not as busy as my carpenter. So I'm gonna do like 5. That might be good enough. I'm not entirely sure that could be. Angry golem bug. Okay, let's go and deal with this guy. If we don't want to get attacked by this guy, by the way, if you don't want to get that, the way to stop getting attacked is to remove your turrets. So I'm actually gonna fall back here, since I have my turrets and they spawn him. We're gonna make sure to fight next to the turrets so we have use of it. It looks like we got a 2-handed weapon for our lord now. So a bronze axe, that's nice. Can definitely get some better weapons, like that 2-handed steel sword is gonna be really awesome, a really powerful weapon. One thing I do miss now that using a 2-handed weapon is that our lord is not doing the slow thing he did before, so I'm actually gonna dual wield again. Because there wasn't such a big difference in damage, and I do not think the debuffs like bleeding actually stack, so that's the reason I wanna make sure we have a different weapon. I would love if I could like select, like you're gonna use a weapon like a sword, you're gonna use an axe, you're gonna use a mace. Because different weapon types with Ace do different debuffs, so it's good to try to have many different ones. So let's see how it's going with this one. Okay, there's a lot of crafting needs to be done. We have a lot of wood, so I think we should be good on that. And we have a lot of stuff we also need to collect here. I was thinking of taking a vault, maybe like putting it up there somewhere, I don't know. It feels like if I do that, then we could save potentially some time there. So you can drop it here instead of like walking from this all the way down here. They could just walk here between. If the AI at least would be pretty clever, that would work out pretty good. But we are gonna have to see what's gonna happen with it. So let's see our weaver. And the good thing now that we have 2 weavers, they're gonna be able to work together at the same time, which is really awesome. Except that Feast is sleeping. But let's see, do we have some new workbenches? We wanna definitely put them out. Yes, we have them all free. Looks like this room. I'm maybe gonna use this room as a crafting room for now, and then I'm gonna just undeploy the dresser. So get him inside. Don't have to work out in the cold. So that's gonna be good. And we might also drop like some corner supply racks. Because then we can set it like, oh, this one's gonna be holding some thread and fiber and all those things. You can have 2 of them sitting there. So they can access that really, really quickly. That should be good. I'm actually gonna make another carpenter saw. Because then we could have another carpenter. I'm not sure if it's gonna need it. I never had 2 carpenters. Let's see, carpenter steel saw. That's definitely something we want to get. So I want to see if I have one already. Oh, we do have one. Nice. So that should make crafting quite a lot faster. Let's see here. I want to set these 2 up to hold wood instead. I might change this one. Okay, that's supposed to have wood. Change that one as well. I really want to clean this up later because it doesn't look very nice. See that my cook is working on the field. Let's see if we can do some cooking instead. We can do a lot of Varanus meat. We did take out a lot of Varanus late episode. And let's do some seared meat and veggies. These are good. 5 very filling meals. Okay, that should keep the cook busy for a while. Daily updates going down. Oh yeah, we're gonna be naming one person as well. So Sled Oppen is gonna be a Janelle, requested by JD. So welcome to town. So if you guys still have name requests, by the way, feel free to drop it in comments and you might get lucky to join us. Look at this, by the way. Day of Motivation. Speed increased by 30%. That's like one of the random buffs if you go for half of Sheer. Will provide a random daily buff every day. This time it's improved worker speed, which is awesome. So let's set up these. It looks like we're getting attacked. I'm just going to set these up. So bundle of fiber in that one. Then we can have fur pelts in this one. So let's see, where do we got enemies? Are they up in the mountain perhaps? Oh, the free fighters gathers. The free figures, not fighters. With one final flourish, Emma turns to face away from the town. Dylan and Lily do the same. With her back turned, Lily speaks, "Our journey continue. We must giggle to more need. The light will bring. Good luck on your journey." Hestians depart. Having completed their task, the three of them walk off to the wilderness, presumably to find the next community in need. What an interesting people. Hope they will remain safe on the travels. Goodbye, Hestia. They wasn't here for that long, really. I would have preferred if they would stay longer. It would be nice. But guys, this is gonna be it for today with Stonehearth. Looks like we got some new upgraded armor. Very nice. But yeah, guys, like I said, this is gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Do let me know what you think about our current tavern. And like I said, it's a work in progress. This is not done. It's not final. We will be doing more and more things with it. But guys, thanks for checking out today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and I will see you guys the next one. So thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time, and see you next time.